If you want to stay out of the hospital, I have some really, really good advice. And what that advice is, just know if you have any type of health conditions, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe that you're not going to catch anything because there are symptoms out there, and this stuff is real. This coronavirus stuff is real. I'm sitting back on the back of our truck waiting. Unfortunately, I locked my keys in a car, but fortunately, the Lord has taught me some patience a long time ago from what I've gone through in my life. But the moral of this story is to tell you that I've been inside of a couple of stores and was there for no length of time. But when you go inside of a hospital building where there's tons of sick people, or go inside any type of building where there's tons of people coming in. Me, I was in there just for a short time just to get some blood work to make sure that I'm okay. Been through cancer, and last year I was told by my doctors that I was showing non-detective, and I have to do a follow-up. It hasn't been a year since I completed my chemotherapy, so I have to do a follow-up to make sure that I am still non-detective, okay? And they say non-detective because they're not detecting anything. I was told that once you have something, that it can come back. And I do believe that. Because before I wasn't showing that I was detective, and the doctor asked me, why didn't I tell them that I battled with this disease before? And I said, well, y'all are the doctors. I asked you to check me out for everything. And here recently, a few months ago, well, no, it wasn't a few months ago, a few weeks ago, when my nurse practitioner came over to do a healthcare visit, something she shared with me. She asked me, was I taking my metformin for my diabetes? So she has my record. And I told him, no, I do no longer have diabetes. And she said, well, it's just not showing detective right now. But once you have something, it can come back. Okay, I've heard that before. So what I'm sharing with you is that this coronavirus is no joke, because when I went inside, I had my mask as well as my gloves on, but I took my glasses off. I got contact lens on. I have some glasses. Well, you probably can't hardly see them. They're not that dark. Put them up to the sun. They're not that dark. So I took them off. My eyes started burning when I made it inside that building. And then my mouth started to have that taste of chemotherapy. It had this poisonous type taste. I mean, that's what chemotherapy, that medicine that they give you in that liquid form. The pills is not so bad, but that liquid form pills, some people get it IV. I've received a shot directly to my stomach. Not trying to scare you or gross you out or anything like that, or bring you into panic. But there is something in the air, my people, because my mouth started to have that taste, that real, real bad taste, and my eyes start to burn. And I asked the technician, the EKG technician, I said, do they spray something in this air or something? And she said, no. Then it just dawned on me, hey, you have thousands and thousands and thousands of people go to hospital and clinics more people there and that stuff linger. So my advice to you is not to go any place unless you have to go. Now, if you have a few family members like we did for Easter, safety and all that type of stuff, we had a whole lot less than 10 people. Okay, that's fine, just like they're saying on the news. But when you gather in large gatherings, parties, clubs, going out to eat, which those places are closed, um, that's not what's up. That's not healthy at all. And I'm concerned about when we're reopening the stores and everything. I had my mask on and still went inside the in the building. I still got that taste, and perhaps that's the reason why I got locked out of my truck. The Lord wanted me to take this time and make this video. Other than that, I probably would have kept my mouth shut. But I'm going to share this with you. If you want to stay out of that hospital, not just this particular one, any hospital, if you want to live a little bit longer, take healthy precautions. Yeah, wear a mask, but be real, real careful. A lady who did my EKG, she told me, she said, not EKG, I'm sorry, I do those too, but my phlebotomist, she told me I wouldn't come into one of those places. Of course, she's there because she's working. She had a mask on also. And she mentioned to me, I asked her, do you taste that taste in your mouth? Well, she's used to it. I'm not used to it. But she does wear contact lenses. And I used to be an optician many moons ago. And I know with extended wear, contact lenses are not supposed to burn and dry out. And I'm on my fourth pair within a 3 weeks time. And blissfully, I have a lot of contact lenses. They are expensive, but I have a lot. So I'm able to change. I've been wearing my eyeglasses for a while, but my glasses, I've got so immune to wearing my contact lenses. My glasses doesn't do like my contacts. So I prefer to get a better, clear vision out of my contact lenses. Besides, I don't like for nothing to be on my face all day. But may God bless you. And I'm just sharing this video with you to be safe. Is to be safe. My face isn't important. You can go look on my page to see who I am. I'm Janet Love God Robertson Barnes. Okay? I love God more than anything. And I love His people more than anything besides God. And Jesus Christ at His right side. So, y'all take care, take safe measures, and love one another. And think of what you're going to be doing different. And remember, your sign is stating here, caution, two-way traffic. And you know what? It's a traffic to heaven or a traffic to hell. So I'm going to go ahead and end on that note, and I'm going to be like Joshua. Joshua said, choose this day whom you would serve. For me and my house, we should serve the Lord. And that is real talk. Goodbye, and I love you. God loves you better.